After a very successful launch of GPT-5, OpenAI has decided through no external feedback, totally out of the blue, to bring back the older models including 4o and o3. It appears some people weren't happy with the removal of models they had built workflows and started building relationships with. Some people were even going as far as to say it was like losing a friend. So that got me thinking, maybe we could create an app where this is the exact use case? Oh, okay. Never mind. While GPT-5 has benchmarks proving it's just plain better than the older models, not everyone is convinced, mainly the people actually using GPT-5. A Reddit user by the name of Fecon Roses, even went as far as to analyze 10,000 different Reddit posts around GPT-5, noting that the personality changes of the model and creative writing degradation being the top two common complaints. Now, I've been using GPT-5 myself for a good part of the week, and I found it's actually not that bad for use cases that I use it with. Though I did, and I do recommend that you actually switch the personality trait of ChatGPT to actually suit your needs, which can be done by going into settings, clicking personalize, and customize ChatGPT. They're not outlined how long they'll keep the old models for, but considering they're trying to make GPT-5 more warmer than 4o, which has a few people up in arms, they just can't win. No one truly knows when they'll have to say goodbye to 4o. With all these announcements of robo-taxis, what if you're just a simple guy who wants to buy his own self-driving car? Well, Tensor has your back. The company who I'd never heard of has a level 4 autonomy car ready for you to buy right now. Well, nearly ready for you to buy. Level 4 autonomy, for those who don't know, refers to a car that can drive itself without your input, within a specific area, under certain specific weather conditions, dependent on specific mood at the time. Okay, that last one isn't true, but can you imagine requesting a pickup of your car and it replies with, I'd love to, but I'm just not feeling it, Just not feeling it. Their car, based on CNET's view, is a mashup of Jaguar's I-Pace and Tesla's Model Y, with a load of tech you'd expect from a car that can drive itself. Their promo video is actually pretty enticing, and I'm keen to see one in action. It even has an AI built into it, allowing you to ask for a pickup, turn on the aircon, or even just, open the trunk, among other things. And if you'd rather just drive it yourself, you can, with its hidden wheel that appears with just a push of a button. Though at the price this car will probably go at, I'd like it to do, most of the driving. Tensor hasn't yet revealed the pricing and has only given a rough delivery date of, second half of 2026. So we'll probably get a few more details hopefully next year. And if you ever wondered when ads will start appearing in your chats, worry no more, because OpenAI and XAI are looking to roll them out. Neither have set an exact date and information is a bit limited, though what we do know is that when OpenAI rolls out their ads, they'll be very thoughtful and tasteful in how they're actually implemented. I'm imagining the next time you open ChatGPT and ask why your butt hurts, you'll not only get a really good explanation, but also an ad for that hemorrhoid cream you desperately need that you didn't know about. While XAI hasn't made such a promise with being as tasteful about the implementations, what we do know is they'll be automated, as opposed to OpenAI, who I'm assuming is going to hire a team of specialists to inject ads directly into your chats. I personally can't wait to see what ads they start recommending people in chats, especially when the chats start to randomly talk about a topic you never intended to talk about. Why am I getting this recommendation for a pitchfork? Oh, I see. And YouTube has trained a new AI whose primary goal is to guess how old you are based on what you watch. I'm assuming it's just guessing age at this time and not actually what animal you are. This person really loves cats. Wait a minute. The AI was developed to prevent kids from accessing inappropriate content online, which is part of a larger push to make social media safer for young people. A noble cause, I'm sure, but I just don't think this is the right way about going about it. So that date of birth you put in when you created your account is just more of like a guideline now. It's only being tested on a select number of US users right now, and if you're being flagged as a potential minor, you have to upload a form of ID or you can take a selfie. Unless, of course, you are a minor, in which case you're out of luck. You couldn't possibly create a whole new account. No, don't even think about it. Perplexity has announced a bid to buy Google Chrome for $34.5 billion. What, they couldn't round it up to 35? Either way, some are saying this is actually a PR stunt, but surely not. Surely a company worth $14 billion can buy a product worth $34 billion, right? I'm pretty sure that math works out. Just carry the one. Jokes aside, Perplexity apparently does have multiple funds offering to finance the complete deal. So there is that, but DuckDuckGo's CEO stated in a bid that this is a bit on the lower side and Google Chrome could actually sell for up to $50 billion. This all comes off the back of the US court ruling last year that found Google has an unlawful monopoly on online search, with part of the case's remediations being to sell off Google Chrome. Google is of course fighting this, so the forced sell of Chrome isn't going to happen anytime soon and could actually end up in the Supreme Court if it goes that far. And the Environment Agency in the UK has told millions to start deleting emails and photos they no longer need from the cloud in a bid to help the current drought situation. So all those photos of your ex that you've left online, it's time to go back and delete them. Your country thanks you for your service. Alongside the old school methods of reducing water by, taking shorter showers and watering your garden less, they're calling out the enormous demands of utilities required to handle the growing data centers. I'm not quite sure how an average user deleting a few thousand emails will truly help, as emails are typically on the smaller size compared to, videos and larger files. Maybe the government could remove some of the footage they're recording with the hundreds of thousands of cameras that they have placed all over London, just to help the cause. Either way, I'm not quite sure how serious this initiative is or how hard they'll push it, but I thought I'd just let you guys know. And OpenAI founder Sam Altman isn't just interested in integrating AI into governments, he's also looking to integrate it into your brain. The new startup called Merge Labs is a direct competitor to Elon Musk's Neuralink, with the goal to provide a brain-to-computer interface. Neuralink has made massive progress since its announcement in 2017 and has trials already with people suffering from severe paralysis. These devices could be the future, enabling us to directly interface with the AI itself, controlling everything with our thoughts, like an off-brand superhero. Merge Lab hasn't officially been announced, but considering how Sam views a revolutionary piece of technology, I'm assuming it'll be announced sooner than later. So let's play what yearly AI subscription can you get for $1 a year? Well, if you classify yourself as a US government organization, then you can get both OpenAI and Anthropic. That's right, if you're one of 3 US branches of government, you can now get access to ChatGPT Enterprise and Claude for Enterprise for only $2 a year. Well, at least for the first year. It's always a catch. In a fight to get a foothold into the government, both companies have decided to pretty much give away their models in the hopes that one day they'll become the de facto AI for choice within the US government itself. That said, Anthropic is doing this for the good of the people, ensuring that the US public sector has access to the most advanced AI capabilities at the moment, as long as those capabilities come from Anthropic, of course. I'll be keeping an eye on how this goes. I don't think I see Anthropic, OpenAI, or Google giving sole providers of AI to the government, but this early foothold could help them secure a larger piece of the pie.